Hello, my party people. It's time to talk about Hawkeye season. We already starting off bad. Alright, my party people. It's time to talk about Hawkeye episode 6. If you're wondering why I sound a little different, I just found out that headphones have mics. Yes, I'm a teenager, 15-year-old to be exact. And I don't know if freaking iPhone headphone have a microphone. Yes, I'm disappointed in myself too. But we gonna go ahead and get into it. So, I'm going to start off with, episode amazing, great, outstanding. I don't need to say nothing more in the video. Just kidding. We got to give an in-depth breakthrough of how the episode went. So we start off from the ending of episode 5, where we find out that Eleanor is working with Wilson Fisk, who we found out is my boy Vincent D'Onofrio. Let's go. I'm hyped. This has been the greatest Marvel week I've ever existed since Endgame. Let's get it back forward. So you see my boy Vincent D'Onofrio back. You know he giving us that stern Wilson Fisk talk where he be like, Eleanor, think about what are you doing. I don't know what she was thinking about. She better be looking at her daughter saved her. Cause believe me, you was watching Daredevil, you know you don't play with Kingpin. You better be happy he had his crutch on, cause I can guarantee you, he would have gave you that. He would have gave you that treatment. Same treatment he gave. It's been a while since I watched Daredevil, but the same treatment he gave that news report when he talked about his mama. You don't talk about no man's mama. So we're gonna bypass that. We're gonna go to Clint and Kate. I said that right. I don't know why I was second guessing. Back to it. Clint and Kate look at the footage and they find out that, well, as you know, Eleanor's Kate's mom working with it. You see Kate being panicked. She's like, wow, my mom is really like this. But I like the moment where it shows that Clint walks up to Kate and says, we're partners. That's a friend moment right there. We're partners? My heart swells. But back to it. We're gonna talk about how we're gonna see they're making arrows. They're making arrows together. So I'm just like, what? You make arrows? I mean, you make your own arrows? Wait, I got a better question. Where the heck did you get all these Avengers tech from? That's a good question. We ain't gonna talk about that though. Actually, we're gonna talk about it. He's an Avenger. Of course, he has Avengers tech. So cut to them at the party. I'm kind of discussing if I should talk about this or not. Nah, it's not worth. It's not movie related. But like, so Clint and Kate walk up to the Christmas party looking awesome. I can't say the other word bad. You know what? Because well, there's other things, but still, they walking through the party, cool looking, looking like they finna be, looking like they finna cause some great action, as they do. We go fast forward to all that nitty gritty. This is just them planning at the party. Also introduced, Yelena is introduced. Well, not introduced, but she's she's enters the scene at this point. So let's get it started. So Clint is talking to one of the LARPers, and then of course he sees the red arrow, and then of course it's Kazi. Kazi fires the arrow. Kazi fires a sniper rifle, and Clint dodges. So he's telling Kate to go find her mom. And then we see Kate and her mom discuss. We also see, I'm starting with Kate's mom. She got really manipulative in this episode, though. She was trying to, talk about something. This is just a minor inconvenience. I'm sorry, when did getting killed by a man who is the crime boss of this whole New York underworld of mafia, when did that become a minor inconvenience? But we ain't gonna talk about that. We are gonna talk about that. Back to that later. So Clint, of course, doing what he does best, arrowing with firing arrows, my G. So of course Clint's dodging. Of course he has to find out who did it. So he goes down to the lowest level. Then we see Yelena following him, and Kate realizes it. So this is my favorite part of the show, besides the ice rink part. Yelena and Kate pretty much impressing each other by fighting skills, and Kate's faring better because, as you know, one of my critics has been this woman was a black belt at 15 years old. How the heck is she not, freaking great at karate? But she is now. So okay. So we get the elevator scene and we see them fight, duke it out. Well, actually that's a lie. They ain't fight, duke it out in the elevator scene. It's just Kate toying with Yelena, trying to press the button so it takes a long old time on the elevator. We also see Kate wearing her outfit. She's wearing an outfit under that dress. So imagine how uncomfortable that was. No, it had to be. Well, then it's winter. It probably wouldn't be that hot, but you know you're in a dinner party, so imagine that. Probably pretty hot. So we see this action scene where we're fighting through the offices, and then we see this guy just chilling, watching these women fight. And I'm just like, that's just weird. That's weird. Like you just on your computer doing your job. All of a sudden, just two women just start fighting back crazy. It's like, okay, that's just a. Maybe I've just been doing too much stuff lately. I guess that's what he's thinking. It's like we get to the window part and we're like, they impress each other. So I'm excited to see if their friendship develops in further MCU movies. I'm very excited to see that. So fast forward to the window part, we see Yelena jump down the window. She's about 5'6" from killing Hawkeye, but Kate comes in at the last minute, swoops in, and tells Clint that Yelena's there. So Yelena, she stops it. Sorry if you hear just crackling. That's my dog. I'm making the video. And I'm 5 minutes in. It's eyes. It's fine. It's alright, yeah. It's my mom. She didn't know I was making a video. It's nothing inconvenient. Usually when you're starting YouTube, you really don't know. Sometimes people will walk in on you or call you during the middle of the video. So it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. So back to the window part we get. So Kate is so I mean Yelena Yelena misses, so of course she gotta go find Clint again. So then we get to Clint setting up the bombs to trap the dude. Then we get a little mini fight between him and Kazi, which was just a simple beatdown because, well, you know, Kazi's not trained to fight Clint, so that literally was stupidly unfair, but it happened. Of course, Clint gets he didn't get the, I mean, he was on his feet, but come on. Clint would have kicked that dude's butt if he was a little bit younger. So, Clint sets off the bombs and he escapes. Crap, am I mentioning it? Oh, yeah, okay. So he sees the guys coming to him. He jumps in the tree. He's like, well, isn't this some Christmas? Jumps into the tree, into the, the 50-foot tree. Well, he didn't jump into it. He glitched on the line, but he derails, so he falls into the tree, as I mentioned, the 50-foot tree. So, of course, Clint stuck. So, Kate has to do a bit of job. So, now we following Kate. Guys, I don't want to say it, but I'm proud. I'm proud of you, Kate. You are finally fighting like a 15-year-old who has her black belt. I am so happy for you. Because she sure wasn't fighting like this earlier in the episodes. We really could use your fighting that early in the episode. Can we talk about, let's glance off topic for a little bit. Can we talk about how Kate was just an absolute beast this episode? I won't lie. I mean, she's shooting arrows like she nothing. She's shooting arrows like it's every day. Like she the next bullseye over here beating up guys like it's nothing. I mean, oh my goodness. I see you, Kate. She's fueled by the rage. I see. So she's fighting criminal. Then she sees Clint. So of course, we get our LARPers in. Our LARPers come in, and of course they see that it ain't working. So the best strategy they got, putting the LARPers costumes on. Yeah, I said the same thing too. But we, putting on their LARPing costumes to direct traffic. It works somehow. I see a little bit with my boy GR. I don't remember. I don't know, bro. My memory is so bad. But yeah, my boy GR grabs Armand III. He's like, you little brat. He is a brat. I mean, dude, say me. You really gonna say, do you know who I am? No, I do not know who you am. You little brat. So go over that fact. Now we show Kate. She's about to help Clint out. And just Kate does the most logical thing in the world to do. She cuts the 50-foot tree down. I'm sorry, plot armor, because in real life, if she would have did that, Clint would be dead as doornails First of all, he would die off the impact of falling on that ground and first of falling on the ice in the first place. Second of all, it's not like Clint was on the other side where he could just, slide off the branch and fall. He was literally on a side that came crashing down. The force enough would be able to mess him up. And then he almost gets killed by a freaking, well, I guess a spike ball at the top of the tree. Jesus, Kate. So then we get this awesome fight scene on the rink where Kate and Clint are fighting one as a group that they finally are fighting, teaming up, going crazy. They are chef kiss. So now at this point they break up so Clint can fight Kazi, and then so Kate goes to find her mom. Also, I'm sorry, glass over the fact. Armand. Well, not Armand, but Sloan. Thought you was evil. I'm so sorry, brother. I seriously thought you was evil, but come to find out, you was alright. I'm sorry, G. Hey, I like your sword fighting skills. Keep doing you, brother. So back to like I was saying, Kate goes to we're gonna split this up. I'm gonna talk about Kate's first, and then I'm gonna talk about Clint's. So Kate goes to find her mom. She finds her mom. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. Eleanor's finna get in the car, but then she sees her butler. He's dead. Then next thing you know, her door gets ripped off, and then I'm like, God dang, when did Kingpin get so strong? Then I realized I watched Daredevil. This is the same man that probably was every time he sees somebody 5 seconds away from killing them. You tick this man off, he will make your day living bad. So Kingpin's about to get Eleanor, but Kate shows up to rescue the day. Fires an arrow to Kingpin. Doesn't work. Fires another arrow. Doesn't work. The only reason you got put down was because Jesus, love Miss Eleanor freaking murdered Kingpin. I mean, she drove a whole car about 20, 30 miles per hour, and this man went flying through a window, and yet somehow he's not dead. Interesting. So Kate jumps in, starts to fight Kingpin. I already know this is a lost cause because I've seen how Kingpin treated some of my favorite superheroes dirty in Daredevil, so I already know that. This ain't finna go, girl. This is really not finna go good. And as you can imagine, it did not go well. Kingpin murdered Kate. Not literally, but he was dominating her. Literally dominating her. Like, throwing her across the room, punching her, shoving her. It was just a massacre. It was hard to watch at points. Like, at this point, I was like, I don't give a crap that you had. I don't give a crap that you are a black belt. That's Kingpin. You should get your butt whooped. So, of course, Kate finally gets the upper hand. She sees that she can get Kingpin. So she magnetic the arrows, which blows Kingpin to sky high. That man went flying. I mean, he was a freaking superhero flying. I mean, the man went dun 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 dun. I mean, that man went flying about 250 pounds of flight. So that's the end of that scenario. So then we get Kate, telling her mom that you talk about the minor inconvenience part. I'm like, what in the what? Jesus is wrong with you, woman. This is not a minor inconvenience. Are you crazy, woman? She cuckoo looking the nook and no coco. Expected that though. She cuckoo. So Kate gives her mom the rest. She talk about something. What is this? What a superhero does? Gets the mom arrested on Christmas? You're darn right. Take her away is what I said. Take her away. Kate will be alright. Guess what? She got one of the best superheroes in Marvel, and he got a nice family. She will be perfectly fine, my sweetheart. Now go to jail. And I said, and believe me, she'll probably give you a plea deal in about 15 years. 16, she's feeling like it. You'll be fine. Goodbye. So now we're gonna transition over to Clint. Clint shoots Kazi. He's about to get him until. Can I tell you that Lena made me mad this episode though? She made me really mad though. I won't be lying. She made me mad. Now I understand why, cause she think Clint killed her sister, but man, she made me mad. We're gonna split this up. We're gonna do the easiest part first. Echo and Kazi, they start fighting. Echo's trying to reason with Kazi that, bro, come on, join me. We can leave this life behind. Yeah, Kazi ain't getting it. Kazi ain't with it. He's saying that this I should be in charge, not you. Kazi is mad over power authority. So Kazi's trying to kill Echo. And point Echo just sees Kazi lost cause, stabs man, kill him, boom, he out of here. Echo gone. And then of course, well then we get the Echo, shoots Kingpin. Now I don't know if he died. They didn't show that he died. All we just see is the bullet shot. So we'll find out if they do another season another season of Hawkeye, or they do more future Marvel shows with Daredevil. So we'll see what happened then. Now, now, we at the best part. We at the best part. Clint and Yelena finally meet. So, they do a little fight, but, Clint's tired out. He's been beaten. So, Yelena easily overpowers him. She's about 5 seconds away from killing him. Well, not 5 seconds. She just goes in on him, man. I mean, Clint tells her that, look, I know you won't believe me, but, like, your sister sacrificed herself. She said, you liar, pathetic. I said, oh, come on, why you disrespecting my boy like this? He ain't do nothing wrong. Jesus, woman. Get some respect in your life. But, like, get some respect. So, of course, Yolene's about to beat this man to death, and she almost does it. Then she's finna shoot him, but Clint, he whistles. Now, I'm not gonna whistle. I know how to whistle, but I'm not gonna look like a fool on the internet, so I'm not gonna whistle. I'm just gonna let y'all watch the show. My phone's slipping a little bit. So, like, yes. He whistles, and finally, clicks in her head that Yelena, it clicks in her head that, okay, maybe this dude is telling the truth. And then Clint started telling Yelena about how Natasha told Clint about the growing up, how she had to fly the plane, and how Clint asks, was she scared? She was like, nah, wasn't scared. I was trying to protect my sister. And finally gets through Yelena that he's telling the truth. Natasha did not get killed. She sacrificed herself for the greater good of humanity. Like a boss does. R.I.P. Natasha. I would miss you. I dearly would miss you. You were one of the best, man. Also one of the hottest, but we ain't gonna talk about that. So, tone it down a little bit on the comedy. We get an emotional scene. We see Lena crying, finally emotionally. She's just like, I guess you can kind of say she feels a weight off her shoulder. It feels like her sister died in like she did die in a horrible way, but she felt like she died in a horrible way, getting murdered. But like, she sacrificed herself. That's a hero ways out. A hero ways out is when you sacrifice yourself. She died the hero. Oh, and now she knows that she already died a hero if she was murdered, but still, she died in a hero's way. And she realizes that she misses Natasha and she wishes that she could go back, but wouldn't it worked even if you went, unless one of y'all would have had to kill each other because still a soul for a soul. But first of all, you never even knew about this stuff, so yeah, you couldn't have stopped her. Natasha was pretty bent on killing herself, sadly. But so we get that emotional scene with Clint and Yelena. And, Yelena gives up on killing Clint because she realizes that it's not worth it. Well, it's not worth it. It's because she realized that it's not the right thing to do and that Clint wasn't in the wrong. So she lifts up Clint. They have a heart to heart, and then they go their separate ways, baby. So of course, Clint and Kate have a little talk at the end. In the ambulance, and then the ending of the show, we get Clint and Kate. Clint brings Kate to the family. Clint finally makes it. Sure, he missed the gingerbread house. Sure, he missed the Christmas movie done. Sure, he missed decorating the tree, but he made it for Christmas. That's the most important part. Better late than never. Clint makes it to the Christmas. He spends Christmas with family. He gives his wife the watch that she's been looking for. Happy, man. Just a happy ending. And of course, Clint and Kate finally they get rid of the thing that has hinted Clint's life, but at the same time that has started their legacy as Hawkeye and Hawkeye, I guess. Hawkeye, or Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, whatever you feel like calling them, or Hawk Girl, or Hawk Eve, whatever she was saying. She was saying thing. So they burn the Ronin suit. And that is the end of Hawkeye Season 6, or the season finale. Now, I would say series finale, but I don't know if they're doing another season. So guys, that's been a review, and if it sounds better, that's because, like I said, found out that there's a mic on this thing. Man, this episode has been my, it's been my, this has most definitely been one of my favorite Marvel shows, cause I would feel very disappointed. The one I was really excited to see was Falcon and Winter Soldier. I feel so disappointed. It feel like it failed me severely, so badly. So I was so disappointed. Then Loki came, and I was excited again. And then but I was also like, and then Hawkeye, and I said, I hope Hawkeye be good, cause I don't want them to do my boy wrong. They did not do my boy wrong. They did my boy great. And man, can we talk about this week? What a week this has been, man, for Marvel. Spider-Man No Way Home, which I have seen, which I'm going to make a video about later. Truthfully, because I've been lying a lot saying that. I'm going to make a video about that. Video never came. Believe me, I've been taking a lot of breaks. Why? Because, well, I've been doing school stuff, but at the same time, I'm ready for Christmas. Are you guys ready for Christmas? This Saturday, I'm ready for Christmas. But, you know, I'm not going to hold your time any longer. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. Hit that notifications button when you do subscribe so you get the first alert of a new video I make. This series, I'm going to rank this series. If I could give this series 1 out of 5, I'm rating it a 4.5. 5 feel like it's way too much, but 4.5 is just right. This series had just the right amount of comedy, emotionalness, and seriousness. This show's alright, man. Marvel, you've had a great week. But like I said, I'm doing a review of Spider-Man No Way Home later on. Yeah, look, man, don't clown me if I cry later on doing a review. Cause dang, that movie was beautiful, man. Oh my god. But okay, that's been the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Remember to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.